One thing we'll just work on is we'll check like paper cutter. So that all I'm doing on a paper cutter is my right arm goes under his right arm. Okay? I want to make sure you can all just get the basic idea of a paper cutter. So all I'm doing on this top part is I'm just putting my thumb in. You can do this no-gi if you prefer. It doesn't really matter too much. It really doesn't. But I now put all my weight here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch and transfer the weight back down into Josh's throat. Okay, so that's the tap. And he's staying completely flat for me, and he's letting me do it. So put it on slowly. You get the chance to tap. Make sure everyone can do it. And then we're going to try and do it when the guy's in a set pyramid. And see how well that works. Yeah, let's give it a go. So right arm under their right arm. Grab their, you need to grab mine on this side shoulder. Yeah, make sure you're cupping the shoulder. Yeah. And then hand in the cloth or hand across, no idea, it doesn't matter. Just grab mine. Yeah. So sprawl to begin with on here. Yeah, put sprawl, that's not sprawl. Your foot wants to be back up like it was before. Yeah, and now you're going to switch. What you're going to do, for now they're taking everything off me, and then what you're going to do is switch and put all your weight into your leg. So don't put your weight in, don't go to your knees, just switch your sprawl. Begin to switch your sprawl. Go on. Yeah.
What do you mean by switch your sprawl?
We're going to go through. So to begin with, I'm like this. And what happens is, if you practice, so time guys, the way to think about this is this, right? Look, I've got my right arm, my right hand is cupping his right shoulder. Here is my sprawl. All my weight right now is in this shoulder, is in this elbow, basically. Yeah? And what I will do instead is I will put my weight into my shoulder on him, you know? I put my weight into his solar plexus. So it's not actually on my elbow, but when you practice this, it will be, because you have nothing to lean on. So look, I'm here. You feel it? Right? It's pretty good. So I have in a sprawl. And what then happens is, I won't put it on his neck, but what happens is, this is going across the front of his neck. Either here or here. I quite like the no-gi version. Right? And what's going to happen, I won't put it on his neck, but what's going to happen is this. See my left arm? All the weight's in this shoulder. It's going to do this to him. Yeah, it's going to do that. So just so you can see what it's doing, I'm doing this now. So I'm switching from this, and in reality the weight's on the shoulder, in the solar plexus, but I don't have anyone to lean on. And I'll collapse all this, and then I just switch. So this is going on his throat, and I do this to him. And the more I kind of lean back, it can take the weight away. You want to feel almost, I do this no-gi actually, just do this like this. And you almost want to feel putting, how do I put more weight? And it's kind of this. So feel the weight. Imagine you're putting all your weight, just do it on your own. So you're feeling the weight distribution. Yeah, so you're in your right forearm. And then what you're going to do is you're going to switch your feet to put all your weight into your left forearm. So now sprawl the other way. Yeah. And now sag that into there and feel the weight transfer. So the real skill is sprawling again. We're just working on sprawl. And then you switch the sprawl into that. So that's good, and then you switch it into the other arm. And you can practice switching the weight back and forth.
Yeah, and you move yourself forward. It's actually quite hard to hold yourself.
Yeah, you're actually kind of sprawling. You're imagining he's trying to roll you that way.
Yeah.
So when I had Teddy pulling me on the ball yesterday, and I said about you basically want to do that. That weight now, if I keep my hip off the ground, everything is in my left forearm. You think about that's on his throat. It's like, yeah. So what we'll do, we'll just have a little game. 3 for 3. He's going to do 3 choke attempts. I'm going to start here like this, and I'm going to give him the opportunity. I am going to try and get out, right? The first one, make sure he's got it, if he hasn't previously got it. Second one, you're still giving him the thing. Third one, you're going to go for really getting out, right? But I don't want the hips, I want you to start with the hips down, you're giving him everything. And then we're going to test whether we really need to start putting our arms in and whatever, just by starting here and see what you can actually get. And I'll still give him the underhook, but we're going to come on to that. But to begin with, we're just going to give him everything. But we're going to fight like fuck to get out, having been flat. Yeah, 3 for 3. Let's give it a go. First one, make sure he gets it. Go like 10%. Put your weight in. Put your weight in your forearm. And again. Yeah. So you try tucking your chin. Yeah. You can turn it in. You try to turn it in, right? So look, I still get it. You just do this to it. But you don't need to watch. Just do this to you. So you just put your chin to your shoulder. Tuck it. Look.
Yeah.
So it's like you're looking at your watch and going through that jawline.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't.
You did it.
Let me know when you guys are done. You're going to have to clear it. So, correct fist. Look at your, bend your wrist like this. You need to put that into my cheekbone. You need to put this into my cheekbone. Yeah. So it's not this game, it's not legit. Because like, there's no resistance in it. So. No.
So again, you just took your weight through it.
The time, is that both sides?
Yeah.
How'd you find it? Did everyone get the choke at least like once? Yeah? So now we're just going to try it 3 for 3 minutes stacked. Stack pyramid. As little effort as, like, stack the first one, little effort as possible. Second one on the stack pyramid, 50%. Third one, right? And it, just notice from the bottom and the top how much easier or harder it is with the stack to each period, yeah? Make sure that when you're doing this, you keep walking your feet until your sternum begins to touch your chin, right? And think about turning your chin as well, just to make it awkward. You don't need to use your hands, I don't think. Yeah, let's go. Make sure your hips are up. Go. It's a nightmare, right? Yeah. Look like what's hinging. See what I mean? Pyramid, pendulum. So when I go this,
Okay.
Suck on.
So think about that, James, isn't it? Start doing it. Shoulder. Yeah, overall, just pump the shoulder, pump the shoulder.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all about getting, if you can get a shoulder to that sternum, it's going to make me, it's going to take my basis. Because your angle's changing. Pump a shoulders each hand, big shoulder, big shoulder, big shoulder, pump shoulder, pendulum and shoulder. Yeah. Good attempt. Any thoughts on that?
Much harder on through this.
Yeah. Yeah. Higher up you go, and then, frankly, once you're there, you just start to pendulum. You really don't want to hang around in that. But if you pendulum, you can take us back most of the time. So, you go Pete. Just kill that one. So, is it 9?
Yeah.
So just one last bit.